And now we're going to fire up the Hellcat. Little dusty, hasn't been driven for probably about a week. But we'll get some heat in the engine, fire up, and go for a quick little drive down the street. Mid-muffler delete. How that works is it has catalytic converters that come down, mid-mufflers, and then resonators where the mufflers usually sit on your typical cars. This one's just straight pipe. Sounds really nice and throaty and quiet inside the car. It's also got a bunch of red badging. It's got some interior mods. Right now I actually have winter tires on it, even though I don't drive it in the winter, but just in case it gets hot. I usually run the Nito NT 555R. They're great for street traction, and they're actually pretty good in the rain as well for the track. I use Vicky Thompson ET Streets and ET Street. So right now I have the car in custom mode. It tells you what your setup is. Mine right now, I've just got the 717 horsepower on. It doesn't. The little mods you do have, it doesn't tell you it's got more horsepower or not. I actually don't know how much horsepower the K&N cold air intake actually adds. And mid-muffler delete, it's more or less just for sound, not for any performance. So right now I've got this set up for traction and sport, suspensions and sport, steerings and track, transmissions and track, and I've got the paddle shifters on. Right now, we're just driving normal, doing about 80k, and it's such a smooth, nice drive. Even with the lowering springs, this is just a cruiser. Now, when you compare it to like a Corvette or a Mustang or a Camaro, those are sports cars. Those cars corner, they're also quick, and you know that's a sports car. This is I call more of a grand touring car, where it's nice and comfortable and a straight line from A to B. It's one of the fastest cars out there. It's big, it's comfortable, and saying that, it doesn't corner as good as a Corvette, Mustang, or Camaro, but it still actually corners all right for a big car. So it doesn't corner as good as those cars, but it still can corner not too bad at all. As we get some more heat in the engine, we'll do some little accelerations. Okay, now with the K&N cold air intake, you can really hear the whine on this. So let's see if we get the whine going on the supercharger. Got a little squirrely there, but not too bad. But there's nothing like the whine of these superchargers on these Hellcats. And that's a nice popping from the exhaust. Very fun cars. Do not recommend these cars for 16, 17-year-old kids, even though they do have them in my town here, which is crazy.